MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Milwaukee, shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Molina has it, and he makes the throw to first. Gennett is retired. 2 down now. Here's Ryan Braun now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hot shot to third. Peralta's there. Verlander Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dexter Fowler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High pop up. Gennett is there for it. 2 gone. Here's Matt Carpenter. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Perez moves over, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Eric Timms. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Settling in now, Hernan Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to second. Jerko has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Sinking liner toward left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. Here's Randall Grichuk, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Perez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Jed Jerko. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Bottom of the second here with no score. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 7th, catcher, Yadier Molina.
From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Two out here and a runner at second. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. One and one. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Broxton.
Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty. And in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Now in the box, Junior Guerra. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Johnny Peralta. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Johnny Peralta.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Heading after this is Broxton. He's there and records the first out. Now to the plate, Mike Leake, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on you.
Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a hit. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Broxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Matt Carpenter. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw into third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Rendell Grichuk. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking to leave him loaded. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. Drilled down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. 2 runs have scored. It's a wild one, and 3 runs are in to score. Now at the plate, Jed Jerko. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Jed Jerko.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base. And any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it. But you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency. With his release point right now, he doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jonathan.
Now here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in, Scooter Gennett comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled on the ground to short. Diaz brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Brian Braun now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Catcher, number 4.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready for another chance? Johnny Peralta. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll be a base hit for Peralta. So striding in, Mike Lee. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-1. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Braun. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up now, Aledmus Diaz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it, Jeanette. And there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Braun has a read on it, and that's the third out. Standing in, Eric Timms. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Piscotty. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. Digging in, Hernan Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to the left side. Peralta gets to it. The second for 1. On to Carpenter. It's a double play. And that. Here's Matt Carpenter. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Braun coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
He's really struggling. And tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. The stuff just hasn't been there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Perez is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more. Rendell Grichuk. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Misses, ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton.
Leading off for the Brewers,
he's 0 for 1 thus
center
far.
fielder, Keon Broxton.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Digging in to try it again. A.J. Pierzynski comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Junior Guerra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Domingo Santana will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Domingo Santana.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed, and he is toast out there as they apply the tag for the out. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. Tommy Malone enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, Tommy.
Ready for another shot now. Jed Jerko. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Catcher, number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Here's Johnny Peralta now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Johnny Peralta.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. For Molina, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in once again, Mike Leake. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he lays off there 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And this will get right by Pierzynski to the backstop. Throw goes over to third. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hard ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ryan Webb is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
25.
Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one.
And now Pierzynski can't get a handle on it as this gets away from him. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
Well, here we sit. 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
Ran that one in on him a bit as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here.
Jonathan VR.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 0-1 count. Here it comes. This one's flared toward left center. Grichuk on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Ryan Braun. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play over. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Matt Carpenter.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Drilled to the right side. Jeanette has it. And a rather easy first out. Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotty. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He went down on strikes last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Way out in front. And that one stayed too low apparently. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Eric Timms. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Eric.
Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stand either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Number 14.
At the plate, Hernan Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Piscotty is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for
striding into the box, Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Jed Jerko.
Peter Asuncion is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Peter Asuncion.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Timms is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Here's Johnny Peralta now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Johnny Peralta goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Mike Leake is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Now to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Molina rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Dexter
in there, strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Broxton's on his horse, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Keon Broxton.
Hit back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Standing in, A.J. Pierzynski. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The pitcher,
into the box, Peter Asuncion. Devonta Jesus Jr. will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Line towards center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Mike Leake put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium. A sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.